Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is number 7. Live chat number 7 with Adam. I am he is I, and I am here for you today. Today, I know today's Memorial Day. It's coming up tomorrow. First thing I want to say is I want to thank everyone who served in the armed services. And I have a lot of friends and students who have served this great country, and I want to thank you for your service. There's more of you than I can count or rattle off, but I thank you through everything you've been through, the trials and tribulations that you go through on a daily basis. For those of you, you know who you are. I care deeply about all of you, and I appreciate everything that you have done. And those of you know that I will go above and beyond to help any of you in any daily situation you have with your pets or in your daily life in general, however that may be. So first and foremost, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything you do for this great country. And yeah, let's dive in today. So today, joining me, Mr. Pickles is chilling back here. I know I haven't been posting any videos lately. I've been really focusing on getting my camera situation figured out. All right, I'm trying to get a camera that looks better than this crappy camera that I have. I think I found it. So this is thanks to Kurt. He let me borrow this. So thank you, Kurt, once again. He's got an awesome puppy named Kari, and he's about to get married in a couple weeks. So I want to wish him a congratulations. And I want to thank him for letting me borrow this for a couple days. I haven't really had a chance to dive in on it yet. I've been working a lot. So I'm going to be playing with this today or tomorrow and on Tuesday. And maybe I will post a video on Tuesday with the new camera. And I have a new light ring that I'm going to use too. So this way you get no shadows and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool. Kind of making it legit, you know, kind of stepping my game up. So yeah. So today I really don't have anything to talk about. My notes. Let me open my notes here. Let's drag Pickles. Hey, you get over here. Lay down over here. He's being a little brat. Let me open my show notes and bring this over here. Show topics. So some of the things I've been kind of working on in the background. Let me shrink this down a little bit. It's kind of a little big. I can't really see the chat here. For those who don't know, I have 2 screens, so I tend to look at that screen with all my notes on it, and then the camera and the live view is all right here, so I apologize if you think I'm not looking at you. So a few things I have coming up in the queue over the next week. One of them is, why is it important to have your dog wearing dog tags? Also, what's the importance of microchipping? And the pros and cons and the advantages, disadvantages, this, that, and the other. So I have notes on that coming. I've been working on that for a couple weeks. That seems kind of like an easy one, but it's actually really complicated when it comes to the microchipping part. So I had to get a few permissions from a few microchip companies. So I'm trying to work that one out. Another one is how to be successful training your dog. And what that means is that has to do with your homework, that you really need to do 90% of your homework at home. You need to do your homework. That's important. When it comes to training, you go to class, you learn at class, but you do your studies at home. So you need to practice. And that's a whole video dedicated to practicing and working and how to set yourself up for success when it comes to training you and your dog. It goes 2 hands. It's both of you. So you need to change your culture, and the dog needs to change, or you need to change the way your dog thinks and processes. And it's a kind of a win-win for both. All right. Another one we have coming up are muzzles. You missed the beginning part that I sent my thank yous, by the way. One of them was to your husband. Just want to let you know. Muzzles. Why are muzzles in the industry? What do they do? Are they good? Are they bad? What are the misconceptions of muzzles? And so that one's coming up. I actually filmed that one yesterday, but I'm having a lot of computer issues with my program. As you guys all know, my faithful, I suck at computers. I'm actually pretty shocked that I'm able to edit a video and get it to YouTube and actually get it to post on my channel. Like, that's an issue. so so yeah, so that's kind of something. No, it's okay. You can watch it in the replay. So and then a real quickie shorty about shampoos and what kind of shampoo you want to use for your dog. This is the time of year where that's really important, because we have a lot of people doing things like flea and tick medicine and sand mites. Here in Florida, we have sand mites all the time that affect a lot of the bully breeds. So you have to be really aware of what you're doing shampoo wise for your dogs to help them, because as you know, they can't talk to us, so we have to educate ourselves. And that's really it seems like it's a quickie, but it was kind of complicated. I shot that one on Friday, and then my computer crashed and I had to send it in to get fixed, and yeah, I just screwed that all up. So last one is actually a really goodie, and that is how to keep your dogs or cats or your animals, your pets, paperwork, shot records, this, that, and other, all in order, and how I do it for all 7 of my pets. So I think that sand mites, what's that? Sand mites are really bad. So I'll tell you about it in a second. So how to keep your paperwork on shots and everything like that, how I do it for all 7 of my animals and even all my dogs. And I even have paperwork for my dogs that have passed away, and all the animals I have, everything documented in a very simple filing kind of way. It's easy to do. So the cats are kind of going crazy over here on the floor as usual. And so yeah, what's going on? So what are sand mites? Sand mites are like, they're kind of like fleas, like sand fleas. Since we really don't have a lot of dirt in Florida, we tended to have a lot of sand. Well, sand mites actually get under the layers of skin, and they'll basically eat away from the inside out and cause irritants on your dog's hindquarters, kind of right above their tail. And a lot of people call it dermatitis. But there's a simple shampoo you can do to help with sand mites. It's pretty simple. And living in Florida, it's something you should know about. So I will definitely make sure I send you that link on sand mites. It is kind of an important thing, though, because if you think about it for a second, you really need to kind of keep those, I can't talk tonight, like, for love of God. You need to keep the sand mites, have to keep fleas out, and you have to keep heartworm. All those things are horrible. And I do recommend going back, watching my watching the I think the video or episode I did on the ninja fleas, and I'll post a link right up there on the replay. You'll be able to see that. So the ninja fleas are really, really bad this year, and it's because they just don't go away. They don't die. We live in Florida, and we never get a cold freeze down here, so that the nests just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's really, really bad this year. We had no winter whatsoever. I think we had one day where it was less than 40 degrees. It was bad. Bad being that it was a warm winter, which means we're going to have a horrible summer with the storms we're going to have from hurricanes. So I'm going to go ahead and post a link also up there for the hurricane prepare kit, because you need to have that ready too when it comes to all this. So yeah, I will go ahead and post those links right up there for you. All you have to do when you see those links in the video, it will just send you to that next video, and then you can come back and finish watching the end of this one. So anyone have any questions for me? I only know one of the people that's watching. And who is the other? I know I have someone secretly watching. I don't know who it is, so I wonder. Hopefully you guys had a good week. Did you guys have fun at Black Rock? Do you see that video that I posted? It was pretty cool. I had a good time with that. Let me shrink this down. Floyd is chiming in today, as always. Nice to see him. Where are pickles? Oh, and I forgot to turn the phone off again. For the love of God. That was my bad. And this is interesting. We'll turn that off. So yeah. So one of my friends got me a present because they know I'm very fidgety. So they got me one of these fidgety spinners. And they're pretty cool. I mean, I get pretty bored and I sit here and I play with it while I'm doing editing, or I'll shoot with it because it keeps, you know how I talk with my hands a lot, and it kind of keeps me occupied. Yeah, I know we had a great time. I hope the food was good. Did you see the video though? That video I did, I thought was pretty good. It took me like an hour to edit that. Oh yeah, I did send it to you, and it was tons of fun. I had a good time there. It was a good outing. We'll be doing that again in the future. I just want to fix a few of the things. I'm going to do that on Tuesday. I have to go up there and have a meeting with them. Kind of make sure some things are fixed. I'll go ahead and post the link to that video up there for that. And yeah, the food was good. Everything was good. So that's about it. Any training questions we have today? We're about 11 minutes in, and I heard a big meow from the other room. I don't know who that was. But anybody need any training tips today? By the way, the bonsai tree is doing well. We are still waiting on a name for the bonsai tree. All right. So the Kongs that are sitting here, these are the Kongs that are going to go to the winner of whoever has the best name in the bonsai tree. And for those of you that don't know, we are going to be doing this in the Facebook page, which is Adam Your Dog Trainer on YouTube. You'll find that on Facebook. And so that's the channel or the page you go to follow this channel. And we'll be doing that over there. And we're just going to be naming the bonsai tree, which is right there. We're going to name him. Someone said Floyd because, you know, it's in a bird cage, but I kind of already have a Floyd. He's over there. He's eating his cage right now. So I don't know what to go with for him. I was thinking of Stanley. I thought that would be pretty cool. You know, Stanley kind of in awe of Stan Lee, you know, the guy from Marvel. And then Stanley was one of my pet rats that I trained many, many years ago. I did clicker training with him, and I taught him how to turn on and off a light switch, which was pretty cool. That was kind of fun when I first started training. That was one of the things I had to do to get my clicker certification, which was kind of fun. So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So if anyone has any other ideas, go ahead and post them in that. I'm going to put a thread up today, and I will post that in the group there. And I don't think people realize that I'm doing a live chat right now. And yeah, it's kind of weird because everyone and their mom is texting me right now. And so, yeah, it's kind of awkward. They don't realize I'm doing this. And they're sending me event things. They're inviting me to come speak at events, and I don't want to. So yeah. Nikita is doing with what kind of English is that? I thought I couldn't read. Man, what? Holy Jesus. I think it's only you and me watching, by the way. I think you're the only one watching. Nikita is doing with trying to get used to our neighbor, anything we can do to help her. She won't go outside for him. Okay, let me see if I can translate this. What are you doing, you two? So what I'm guessing is, and yes, that is exactly how you typed it. Love you, but damn, it's all right. So what I'm guessing is Nikita is your Belgian Malinois, by the way. She's about 7 months old, for those who don't know. She is a student. And Nikita is doing okay with, I don't know what you're trying to say here, but I'm going to take a stab at it. She is not doing okay with your neighbor, and she won't go outside if he's there? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing for you. So if a dog is showing fear or anxiety of a certain person, one thing you can do is desensitize them to the person. Now, that sounds like a simple task, but easily said than done. It is a process that takes weeks and weeks and weeks and patience to do. What are we doing? Hey, come here. Leave her alone. Get over here. Pickies. Cats are going haywire. No, he doesn't want to be on camera. So what I'm thinking, what you're trying to say is he will be the one watching Nikita and Colton when we are out of town next week. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to start having him feed the dogs now while you're home, and then kind of interact with you and him, and so you can see, or he could see, what is this rope here? That's awkward. So he could see, or she could see, that you're okay with it. I think slowly, very quickly, that was a double negative. Slowly, very quickly. See, I can't talk today. It's a Sunday. What do you expect? But very quickly, she will catch on to a positive out of that instead of a negative. The other part of that is you ultimately really want to take a step back and let the dogs engage him, but do it on their own terms. My cats are fighting on the floor. Come here. Come here. Come here. Murphy, I rescued you from life. So basically what you need to do is you really need to let him just let the dogs visualize him and you guys being together in the same space. And then eventually they'll catch on that once, I guess I can't talk today. I guess what I'm trying to say is over the course of the week, if he's watching them, the dog should understand that he's okay and should have no fear. I guess that's what you're looking for. Where are you going? Hey, you're not going to go fight your brother. You're going to stay right here. You want to go back here? Come on. Go up there. Cat butt. Hey. So that is Murphy. For those of you who have never seen him before, he is 30 pounds of fat and love. Yes, I'm talking about you. He's a hot mess. He has been over for the last few days, letting her out. What is her favorite food? What are you doing playing with a Kong? Look at my cat. Look at you. Are you a dog? You're not a dog. My cat's a dog. Yeah, I would say find her favorite food and go from there. Hey. Go from there with the favorite foods, and then only let him give the food to her. Yeah, I know. I'm a hot mess tonight. I can't help it. And I wonder who the second person watching is. I don't know. I know there's two people, but I don't know who the second one is. They won't comment. But anyway, yeah, I'll call you or text me after this, and we'll kind of figure out a plan of attack for that, because you have a really short window we have to try to fit this in. So I don't want to give advice for something that should be a long-term solution. So I don't want to really go into that on here. But text me after I'm done, probably about 30 minutes or at 9 o'clock, and I'll give you some advice from that. All right. And with that being said, everyone have a safe holiday tomorrow. And don't forget to click the links. If this is your first time watching, This was a crappy episode of Live Chat with Adam. I do recommend watching one of the other ones. You'll see another one up here. I'll put a link up. And yeah, we just try to have fun here. It's all just a conversation. So yeah. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Have a happy Memorial Day. Once again, thank you to everyone who served this great country to protect my freedom, so I'm able to do this right here just for you guys. And yeah, that's about it. My cats are going crazy, and I have to go make dinner. I'm gonna go do that. So everyone and their mom. My phone is just blowing up. So I will talk to you all later. Everyone have a great night. All right. Have a good week, and hopefully I will try to get some videos in. I promise you. If you want to subscribe, go ahead, hit that button right there and subscribe. And yeah, that's about it for tonight, guys. I will see you later. Hopefully I can get this thing to sign me off. It doesn't want to. There we go. All right. Have a good one.